4.5 stars on G2, the only RMM with native Microsoft 365 management built in. BSIMM security certified. On paper, Datto RMM checks every box. But go read any MSP forum and you'll see the same 3 words over and over. Stay away from Kaseya. Quick context. Datto RMM is a cloud-based remote monitoring and management platform built for MSPs. Founded in 2007, acquired by Kaseya in 2022 for $6.2 billion, 17,000 MSP partners, over 1 million businesses managed. It runs entirely on AWS across 5 regional data centers. No on-prem hardware, no certificates to manage, pure cloud. Here's what makes Datto genuinely different. First, it's the only RMM with native Microsoft 365 management. From the same console where you manage endpoints, you can reset passwords, assign licenses, modify security groups, onboard and offboard users. No switching to the M365 admin center, no separate tool. For MSPs managing dozens of Microsoft tenants, this saves real time every single day. Second, Datto is the only channel vendor whose RMM has been evaluated by BSIMM, the Building Security in Maturity model. They scored in the top 20% on their first assessment. Now, context matters here. BSIMM is a benchmarking framework, not a security certification. It measures organizational security maturity, not product security. But it's more than any competitor has submitted to.
The blog says Datto's pricing is opaque. That's true, they don't publish it. But we dug it up. Datto RMM starts at $2.99 per endpoint per month, minimum 10 endpoints. Ninja One, for comparison, runs $150 to $375 per endpoint depending on volume. Now, here's the big news most MSPs missed. In December 2025, Kaseya killed the high watermark pricing model. That was the policy where you'd pay for your peak device count forever, even if you lost half your clients. It's gone. Replaced with committed minimum quantity plus variable consumption. Genuinely better. But, and this matters, CMQ means you're committing to a minimum. If your client base shrinks, you're still locked in. And now the elephant in the room. In 2021, Kaseya's VSA product was hit by a massive ransomware attack that affected hundreds of MSPs. That memory hasn't faded. On Reddit, you'll find the same MSPs who call Datto RMM the best tool on the market also saying they're planning their exit. The complaints go beyond the attack. Aggressive billing practices. MSPs report being contacted by collections for contracts they never signed months after cancelling. Difficult exit processes. The question isn't whether Datto RMM is good technology. It clearly is. The question is whether you trust Kaseya to be a good steward of that technology. But Kaseya isn't standing still. At DattoCon 2025, they announced Digital Workforce, an AI-powered system that uses agentic reasoning to think, assess, and act like a top-tier technician. Limited availability starts spring 2026. They also acquired Inky for email security. This is Kaseya's answer to Atera's AI-first platform and Ninja One's AI scripting. The problem? It's still vaporware until it ships. Atera already has production AI. Ninja One already has AI-assisted scripting. If Digital Workforce delivers, Datto becomes very compelling. If it doesn't, the gap widens. So here's the honest take. Use Datto RMM if you're deep in Microsoft 365, already on Autotask, or need security credentials for compliance-heavy verticals like healthcare or finance. The native M365 integration alone might justify it. Look elsewhere if you need transparent pricing, want easy contract exits, or simply don't trust Kaseya's stewardship. Ninja One is the obvious alternative for most MSPs. The technology is genuinely great. The owner is the variable. And that's a decision only you can make for your MSP.
If you're evaluating your MSP tool stack, we break down every platform the same way. Honest, no sponsors, no affiliate links. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one.